some people asking me how do I make my Christmas baskets. Milagros Garcia does a wonderful job making Christmas baskets and all kinds of baskets throughout the year. And I'm going to give credit to my good friend Milagros Garcia for learning how to do Christmas baskets. I do put my own little touches on things, as will you if you learn how to do these. But she does have videos on YouTube about how to make a Christmas basket or how to make a basket, period. So if you want to learn more, definitely tap into Avon Milagros Garcia or Milagros Avon Garcia. And she is on YouTube. If you just type in Milagros and Avon, it'll come up. So there's definitely something else to tap into. So without further ado, this is the box that I'm using. And I want to give you one tip. This box was $2.99 at Michael's. But I went out after Christmas and I got this box for $1. So it's a pretty good size box. It does have a lid. And I want the person who's getting this to be able to reuse it. So all I do is slide the lid on the back side of the box and just gently take a little piece of tape. And I use the clearest tape possible so it's not going to be seen on the box, but it could be pulled off. So just a little piece to hold it in place. I have some newspaper. You could use magazine, an old magazine, whatever you want. You need some filler. This is also considered filler. You can buy this in all kinds of different colors. I got this at Hobby Lobby. This bag, I want to say, was like $3. And again, after Christmas, I bought this and got it for half price. So whenever you can, if you're an Avon representative, and you know next year this time you plan on still being an Avon representative, and you enjoy making baskets, then I would definitely advise you to go out and get to any of those Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Walmart, Kmart, Target, anywhere they sell Christmas products for you to use for decoration. Also, Dollar Tree has some stuff. If in a pinch you're making baskets this year, and so the budget is tight, you don't have a whole lot of money, you can go to a thrift store and buy some products there. This little gizmo was at the Dollar Tree for $1. However, I did actually go on a yard seller on Facebook, and I saw a lady who was selling a whole bunch of Christmas stuff. So she had baskets and baskets of Christmas stuff. So she said whatever the price is, it was half that price. So this was $1 item, I got it for 50 cents. Same thing with this. There was a pack of, you probably didn't see that very well, sorry. Pack of 4 of these deer, and those were also $1, but she was selling them half price, and so I got those for 50 cents. And there were 4 in a pack, so basically, yeah, it's less than a quarter. So anytime you can save money and not spend as much, so you can make your basket look cute, but on a dime. So filler, as I was starting to say, you could use magazine, old newspaper. You want to take and put that in the bottom of the box. So like this, it looks like that. That just helps you so you don't have to put as much of the other stuff that you spend a lot of money on. Well, hopefully you didn't spend a lot of money on it because hopefully you got it on sale. But it's less you have to fill with things that cost you money, let's put it that way. So the next thing, and the reason why I'm doing this is a deeper, okay, so you can see this is what we're going to be putting in this box today, is the Planet Spa set. The 3-piece set, it sells in our book for $20. So the idea here is that I'm going to use these products inside of here, but you can see it, like if I just set it inside the box, it's not going to be, it's going to come all the way up to here. You're not going to see much of the product itself. So that's why I need to have filler inside the box. So I may use some colored tissue paper on top of my, because I'm not going to want anybody to see this. That's just for me to have in there to fill it up some. But then I may take some tissue paper and place that inside the box. And it might take a couple pieces of tissue paper. Again, this is something that I will buy after Christmas when it is clearanced out. And tissue paper really isn't all that expensive anyway. And this one in particular, I have both. I have plain and I have some that has little sparklies. And I like a little bit of bling. So I like to get the sparkly one whenever I can. And add that to the basket because I just think it makes it look prettier. The more eye-catching you can make your basket look, the more enticing it is to your customer, and you will get them to buy it a lot faster if it looks really pretty. So, okay, so you can see it's pretty stacked there. And I needed to do that in order to prop these things up. Okay, next, what I do is I will take the product and kind of start to sit it inside the basket as to how do I want to place the product, just to get an idea. And then I also am looking at what I have as far as items I'm going to add to the basket, which would be this and this. So these are going to need to be taped together, because if I just left them in here and then bagged it up, they're going to be loose and wobbly all over the place. So we don't want loose and wobbly. That's never good. So let me cut that so that's ready and to go. So, and there's glue on it, so it's not going to come off easy, of course. This particular little thing does have a clip on it, so you can see the clip. Sometimes, depending on what you're doing, it could be clipped to the back of the box, but then you're going to see all this stuff here. So in this instance, I am not going to use the clip this time. I'm going to be placing it down like this. So let me get these things in here and taped. Alright, this. I want to angle this just a bit. So, and I want to give room for the item in the back. And it helps if you have tape that either, in this case, has a weighted thing, because you kind of need your hands to be, you need one hand free to hold on to stuff. And, or they do make, which I have one too, but I just don't have it out, something that goes on your wrist, and that way if you want to pull tape off, you can easily pull the tape off of your wrist, and you still have a free hand to work with. Okay, so I'm trying to get it set in one place. Then it might take a few bigger pieces, but this is why I use clear tape to put these things in their place, because you don't really see clear tape like you do the other tape. Regular Scotch tape, I think, is not transparent. You can't see through it. It's not transparent. Okay. So, yep, it's taking a little bit more tape than I was thinking, but that's okay. Tape is not expensive, and you want your product to stay in place. So now it's shifted a little bit in the box from where I wanted it, so I have to move it back over, and did not put tape on the other side of this lid, so it's shifting on me too. Make sure the lid is in tight. There. Okay, so this is, for now, that's how I've got it. Then all I'm going to do is find a cute little spot to put this product, prop this in here somehow. And how do I want to do it? It's a little challenging. Okay, so there we go. I want that to come down enough so that it's covered. And again, I can take just a little bit of tape because it might want it, because of the plastic in it or whatever, it might want to bounce up a little bit off of there. So to kind of help hold it in place, I can add just a little bit of tape on that. Ugh, goodness. Yeah, right, it's supposed to be making this look easy. Anyway, all right, stick, stick, stick. All right, so far we're good. All right, maybe I never use tape. You will find tape is your best friend when you're making these baskets. There we go. I just needed that extra piece. Okay, so to, I had to move this, shift it a little bit, had to prop it, so this little piece of tape over here came off of this one, and it kind of came loose, so I just had to fix it, doctor it up so that it fits the way you like it. As long as you're happy with it, that's what counts. If you're thinking, uh-oh, wait a minute, now they can't see this is plain as fall. Ugh, my tape let loose. Okay, don't let loose tape. There we go, stuck. All right, good. Now I'm going to take some of this stuff, little shreds, and add those around the basket, because it's not necessarily needed to fill the basket. Again, that's something that will be more costly to you. If you just fill this whole basket with shreds, I might as well spend $3 on shreds and fill the whole basket. So you want to use your filler in the bottom, shreds on the top to add to its cuteness, and kind of have to fill in the holes in the back. There will be holes from where you put your product and so forth in the back and underneath where this little thingy is. That thingy has a name, but I can't think of it, I'm sorry. But anyway, alright, so here is this one, and if you have to kind of prop something, it needs to lean forward a little bit more. The more this kind of stuff that you put in there between the basket and that, it gives it a little bit more staying power, so it won't lean backwards or lean to the side. So those holes you do want to be sure you fill so that just in case your tape does break loose a little bit, it isn't falling all over the place. So the idea for this one is I wanted it to kind of look like it's sitting in snow. And then I wasn't sure if I wanted to use this deer or not somehow in here. And once you put stuff together, if you feel like there's enough, you don't want to overcomplicate it and make it too difficult. I don't think if there was a hole here, I might would have put the deer in here. Oh, I don't know. I kind of like the deer. Okay, Tracy, what do you think? Yes, Tracy is my second pair of hands today. So kudos to Tracy. Thank you for helping me video this.
I like it without the deer.
I think I like it without the deer too. Okay, so when in doubt, call a friend, take a picture, and say, what do you think? And that always helps. So if you're not sure, ask for somebody's opinion. Start taking pictures and post it on Facebook and ask for it. People are always glad to give you their opinion. So we're going to forgo the deer this time. And then I have a nice big long clear bag. These are cellophane bags. They are purchased from Paper Mart. And this particular size is a, oh lordy, what did I say this was? This is a 14 by 24. So it's a little bit long, yes, but when you're making bigger baskets like this, you definitely have to have, you need the length because you need to make sure you have enough room for everything. And you can always cut it down, which is exactly what I'll do here in just a minute. So you have to gently set this in the, oh my, Tracy, you don't have to follow me because I think I have to take this to the floor. But this is where I could use another pair of hands, huh? And this is how I do it. Okay, see, I'm not even going to ask Tracy for another hand because I always do this by myself anyway. And I do have family that probably could help me. So I don't want anybody to think because you don't have anyone to help you, you can't do it. Because where there's a will, there's a way. Okay, so.
Looks like we're going down, people.
I'm getting it. Okay, you know, try not to bend the bag too much as you go down, but you can always fix it once it's in there. Okay. So, here we go. Oh, slowly. There we go. A little bit in the front, a little bit in the back, like how it's sticking to me. Just keep working it. I'm kind of using my leg to balance it, if you will, and I can see already one product decided to let loose on me, which is okay. Temporarily I'll sit it down so I can pick it back up. There we go. Okay, now you can see one product decided to pop loose. It's okay. Once it's in there, then you can do your fixing if you need to. Now, this is going to be the tricky part. It's coming back in here with this tape. And I might not worry about it because there's still tape down at the bottom. Actually, I'm not gonna. Okay, so at some point you realize if you're messing with it too much, that it's gonna not be a good thing for it. As you go to bag it up at the top, if you just turn it how you want it and then make it very tight at the top, it'll all be okay. Okay, so normally I have a piece of this already cut ahead of time, about the length that I would use, so you can see it's pretty good long length.
Let's do that again.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. It was my photo. Okay.
Pretty good long length of ribbon that I tie around. This is probably the biggest question I get from people when I make these gift baskets. I don't know how to make a bow. So let me let you in on a little secret. I don't know how to make a bow either. It just works out. So, okay, tightly in there, tie it as tight as I can, and then stick my finger in there again, hold it in that little spot, kind of use my ring finger to hold it, because I got my other fingers to work with here, and wrap it around. And again, tie it, because I want it to be tight, so this isn't going nowhere. And then come down at the bottom, put my little sides down, put it underneath, just flip it under, and do the same thing to the other side. Well, there's little fluffy things in there, but yeah, it's only a couple, so don't worry about it. If I go to the store and I buy stuff, it's never perfect either. So that's the thing. Don't rack your brain thinking everything has to be perfect, because it don't have to be perfect. It'll look cute, and just have faith in yourself, because it'll be cute. Okay, so now I know this is fairly tight up here. I've got that secured. If I thought that some of this needed to be just a smidge tighter, which it could be, I take a few more pieces of tape and push this around the side so that it comes across very nice and neat and not like I have it loose on the sides. That makes it look presentable. And then here's the part where everybody always asks me, I don't get the bow thing. So here's the bow thing I don't get either, but I'm going to show you how to do it. I just kind of give it a, I don't know, about like this, depending on the, if it's a small basket, then I won't probably use this much. I might use like 3/4 of that. But on these larger baskets, I don't have a ruler with me, but that's at least probably, I don't know, what do you say, Tracy? That's probably a good, I know there's for sure a good 12 inches or a good foot.
Maybe a little bit more.
Probably closer. It's not quite 2 feet long.
No. Maybe a foot and a half.
About a foot and a half, yeah.
Yeah.
It's about that. Alright, so just so you know about how much, and it's kind of a guesstimate. I never make them the same. They're always different. Okay, so here's what I'm doing. So you getting this, Trace?
Yes.
This is what everybody asks me. I take the ribbon, and this is, just so you know, this does say on here, wire edge ribbon. Wire edge ribbon holds up the best. If you get a ribbon that doesn't have a wire in it, it is not going to hold up. It's going to flop, so it won't look as nice. So that's part of the trick right there. Get wire ribbon. Okay, then you take it and make it kind of look, the only thing I know to say is the breast cancer sign is what I think of when I see this. So just cross it over and then make it meet in the middle, pinch it together, and make it so that they're, you know, wherever you're pinching it in the middle, you're kind of even so that you've got close to the same amount on each side. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then I just tie it into the, and I push it into the middle because this has got, I call it bounce back. It allows the wire in there allows you to be able to play with this ribbon once it's done. And all I'm doing is tying it, and I tie it in a double knot. Actually, I come back around the back so that you don't see this tie at the front. So I'm gonna do that again. All I did was tie it at the front and bring it back around the back. And then I'm going to tie another knot. Okay, so it's tied. And then I can leave the ribbon hanging. And all I do is fluff out the bow because, like I said, it's got wire in it. And voila! This might be what everybody thinks is the hard part, but this really isn't that hard. This is actually pretty easy. But this is what your customer is going to think you spent so much time doing, which is pretty cool because then they're willing to pay you a little bit more for your time, but you really didn't have to take that much time at all. Then I fold these ends over, and at first when you cut this, you want to make sure you're cutting it the right way. This one angles down. This is on the left side as I'm looking at the basket. So then it does a little zigzag. This one on the right side, you cut upward, and it does the same thing. Okay, then I again can kind of bend those however I want to. Some people don't know how to curl ribbon. That's not hard either. All you have to do is take the inside of the scissors and hold gently on the string and pull up, and this will curl your ribbon. But if you push too hard, you might, if your scissors are razor sharp, you'll cut right through it, so you don't have to pull too hard. And last but not least, I cut off that little bit of excess at the top. And voila! We have a pretty basket. Yay! What do you think? Like it, Tracy?
I love it.
Yay! Okay, Basket Making 101 from Denise Hatcher, the Avon A team, and I am happy to present this to you today. I hope you enjoyed this little video, and I hope you make your own baskets and post them on YouTube or on Facebook or on Molly's page or on your own team page so that your team can learn how to make these too. Have fun! See you later! Bye!